Is Samsung really about to cut corners on the Galaxy Z Fold 7 by using a weaker chip? That's what some people were worried about not too long ago. But now, there's solid confirmation that those fears were wrong. Samsung is going with a full version of the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 for Galaxy, also known as the Snapdragon 8 Elite for its upcoming Z Fold 7. That's the same high-end chip being used in the Galaxy S25 series, so performance won't be a concern. The confusion started when a few online discussions suggested that Samsung might opt for a slightly less powerful version of the processor, one with 7 cores instead of 8. The reason behind this idea made a bit of sense. Foldable phones, by design, are harder to cool. With 2 screens, a hinge, and less space for airflow, heat can build up more easily. So the rumor was that Samsung might choose a cooler running chip to avoid overheating problems in day-to-day use. Interestingly, there is actually a 7-core variant of the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, and it was reportedly made with foldables in mind. So when this chip showed up in conversations, people believed it was a possibility. The argument was that using a slightly cooler chip could help with thermal performance and possibly extend battery life. But that logic doesn't always match up with what people expect from a premium phone. When you're spending over $2,000 after tax and everything else, you want top-notch specs. Anything less feels like a compromise. The Galaxy Z Fold line has always been Samsung's most advanced offering, and using anything below the best processor would definitely feel like a step back. Thankfully, that's not happening. A recent benchmark result has confirmed that the Z Fold 7 is packing the full 8-core Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 for Galaxy. That means fast performance, solid graphics, smooth multitasking, and all the features you'd expect from a flagship device. There's no downgrade here, just full performance with no cutbacks. Samsung is also bringing One UI 8 based on Android 16 right out of the box, which means you're getting the latest software experience to match the top hardware. That's important because a fast chip alone isn't enough if the software isn't polished, but in this case, you get both speed and new features together. Looking back, it's now clear that the weaker chip rumor wasn't based on any real leaks or official signs from Samsung. It was more of an assumption based on the challenges that foldables face, but Samsung didn't need to say anything. The benchmark spoke for itself. This also shows how much attention people now pay to foldable phones. These devices are no longer niche gadgets. They're becoming a serious part of the premium smartphone market, and with that comes higher expectations. People want the best hardware, smooth software, and no compromises, especially at these prices. Apart from the Z Fold 7, Samsung is also planning to launch the Z Flip 7 and a new foldable called the Galaxy Z Flip FE. The FE models usually stand for Fan Edition and are made to be more affordable while still offering great value. So it looks like Samsung is aiming to cover more price points with this new foldable lineup. If you've been waiting for the Z Fold 7 but were unsure about its performance, you don't need to worry anymore. The top chip is confirmed, and that means Samsung is keeping its promise to deliver high-end specs in its foldable phones. No shortcuts, no downgrades, just power and performance all the way through. Thanks for sticking around. If this video helped clear things up, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more updates on Samsung, foldables, and other tech news.